We are live right now at the moment.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see if the dead people will wake up.
I know.
It's funny, I haven't done a live reading on YouTube in a while now.
It's probably been like a month.
Over a month, isn't it? Well, the last one we did, probably like a month ago, was like a mini thing. But I'm talking about like, you know how I used to go on for a couple hours?
Oh,
I
yes, yes,
haven't,
yes.
I haven't done that in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, everybody, welcome. We are doing live readings right now. What's up, Edward? From Ireland. Welcome. Can you see the comments?
Yes, I can. On my
Okay.
phone, I'm looking at it from a different device.
Okay, cool.
I'm moderating.
I got my secret moderator.
Yeah. Edward saying hi from Ireland.
Hello. Welcome.
Yes, Edward, if you want a rating, you can make a payment of $20. The Cash App is right there, and then you can get a rating.
$20 per question.
Yes.
What type of reading are you looking for?
General reading.
I'm already yawning. That's not a good sign. Are you making it on Cash App, Edward? You don't have it now next time? Well, then why ask, man? You think I work for free? We don't work for free here. This is the reason why we do the live readings, is so people can afford it versus the private readings we do behind closed doors. So the live readings is $20 per question. And you're telling me you don't have 20 bucks, man?
Free readings? I'm done. I'm checked out.
I've been checked out years ago. Damn, man. I don't know why YouTube has to be a stick in the mud.
Why you say that?
Because I wanted to play some music and then it's going to be copyrighted, and I don't want copyrighted.
Oh, yeah.
You know, there's a lame that is like, you know how they say like your haters are like your number one fans?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's this one fucking lame, and that guy that I believe it's him. And okay, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I believe he's the one, or his stupid bitch ass mom, that literally they went back, like there's a video I made like 3 years ago, and they keep going like in my videos and clicking copyright, like claiming
Oh my
copyright.
god.
I'm like, listen, bitch. Number one, do you see your ugly ass in my video? No. Is your name popping up in my video? No. You are literally a nobody. Like the fucking cockroaches on the streets are more famous than you. You are literally a nobody. And you want to claim copyright on my video? Okay, time to send more demons.
There you go.
I mean, there was a video from 3 years ago I did. It was my video. And then there was another one that I did like what, a year, 2 years ago with our bodyguard before he passed away. Our fucking bodyguard on Father's Day. We went to the park and we did barbecue to celebrate Father's Day. And they copyrighted that video. Listen, biatch, you're only 18, living in your mama's basement, no income, no nothing, 5 YouTube followers, if that. Oh, and then they made people brought it to my attention. They made a video about me and they watched it and they were dying laughing. Oh, I'm a fraud. I'm a fake and I'm this and I'm that. Listen, motherfucker, don't be hating because I recorded you and your mama and exposed you because you were requesting a refund, which there is no refund with my services. And you want to fucking sit here and cry and bitch about, oh, Monica's so mean. She is so rude. Yeah, bitch, I am. To people like you. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't request your money back after you get a fucking reading from me. And I recorded you and I exposed you for being stupid. You get what I'm saying?
No, I
So now
understand.
you want to go back and fucking copyright my videos? Fuck you. Sit and spin.
It's people like you, like they don't have no lives. Super stalkers.
Yeah, exactly. Like they can kiss my ass and go to hell because I'm like so done. And it doesn't even bother me. What pisses me off though is the balls that these people have. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you know, everybody has haters. Like, I'm here to help people. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help the world. And if you're not going to appreciate that, then move on. Obviously, I got under your skin, and that's the only thing you could do to me. That doesn't bother me. All I have to do is report to YouTube and have your channel taken down. Like, don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, leave us alone. And karma is a bitch. What comes around, goes around, comes around. So when you're trying to intentionally hurt somebody, well, it doesn't hurt me, but that's your intention to fuck with me. Trust and believe your karma is going to come back and bite you in the ass 100 times more. Like, karma is a bitch. I'm basically known to be karma. So I'm like, you have your first karma, I'm your second karma. We will eat you up alive with our demons.
I was always wondering, I don't know if you mind me asking a question that I was gonna ask, that I could ask during mentoring, but karma, do certain people have different weight in their karma than others? For example, like somebody messing with you versus somebody messing with a regular person in the street.
Definitely. And not just me, like those who, I'm not saying do the same work I do, absolutely not. I'm saying those who have real, true, positive, good intentions towards helping people, and somebody tries to mess with that person. Like, that person has a good heart, their intentions are real and true and positive and good towards helping people, and then a piece of shit comes along and tries to fuck with somebody like me. I don't even have to say anything. I mean, literally, I've had people choke on their own food seconds after talking shit to me. Like, literally seconds. Like, we get into it, or they're in a bad mood, or they just want to be a dick and they give me an attitude and they talk shit. I don't even have to say anything. Like, they'll turn around and boom, something happens to them like almost instantly. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, as far as like someone like me, yeah, it will hit you harder and a lot faster versus people on the street. But Regardless, I mean, you don't want karma coming to you because it's a pain in the ass and it's a bitch. What's up, Kurt? How you been? You know what I'm saying? So don't fuck with people because karma will bite you in a very bad way. What did he say? Yes, I thought it was free readings. He doesn't clearly know me well enough. Nobody works for free. I don't understand what is up with people's mentalities these days. Who works for free?
There's a lot of readers on YouTube that does only free readings.
Yeah, for clout. They want to get followers and they're desperate, but I'm not desperate. I have the amount of clients that come to me. I've had, like, no.
Huh?
When people talk shit about me, I render them powerless and devastated. And let me tell you something. If you send somebody something negative back without allowing their karma to get back at them, you're weakening their karma and it's going to backfire on you. Just let it happen. Karma is a bitch. They'll get it. Trust me. They'll get it. Now, if you really try to fuck with me, then me and karma, we work together very well. I will make sure you get your shit.
And that's what I was thinking about. If the person keeps attacking you, then you have the right to defend yourself.
Then it's justifiable. Definitely. It's justifiable. It's funny, like those who get their butt feelings hurt, let's say, for example, I refuse my services to them because obviously I don't work for free. They'll turn around and be like, well, you're so mean. You're such a rude person. You're heartless. I'm sorry, but the only mean, rude, heartless person is you, thinking that people work for free because I do have a family to take care of. And they don't have the common sense to realize that. So when I refuse my services to you, it's not because I hate you. It's not because I don't like you. I mean, I don't even fucking know you. You don't know me. People think they know us because they see us up, on their screen and they know everything about us. No, you don't. You don't know shit about me. Besides the work that I do spiritually, you guys don't know anything. Trust me, you don't know me. You know what I mean? So get over yourselves. It doesn't backfire. I was Native American magic man in my past life. Oh God, shut up. I don't want to hear about the past life bullshit. I literally got an instant headache. Past life. What were you, a tree before? When someone dies, their karmatic deeds through life are judged by the other side once they have passed. But some folks need instant karma as beings. True. I agree. I like the way Kurt thinks. I don't do the ass beating. My demons do it for me.
Like the other day, what pissed me off was the girl that took the $200. How do you have a heart to just like it and just use the money and not care?
Exactly.
That's crazy to me.
That's why I told you, give me her info.
I don't have her number. She just paid for a question randomly on TikTok last year. I just have her CashApp. But no, it's okay. I'm not worried about it. I text you what I was gonna do to her.
I have a closed mind. Edward, I have done more in my lifetime than your parents put together. So don't even fucking go there. Nice try though. Oh, and thanks for giving me the view and the comments for my what do you call it? My algorithm. You're actually helping me out. You can say all the shit you want right now. Please do. Continue. Because every comment you make, that's an extra dollar in my pocket that I make off of YouTube. So keep doing it.
I did not know that. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. The contents that we provide, YouTube pays us for the views, the likes, and the comments.
I didn't know they paid you for the comments.
Oh, yeah. Any interaction they have with us, it goes towards our algorithm. It builds it up. And then the analytics, oh, yeah, you could see, we see everything. See, what people don't understand too is we know all of our subscribers. Like when we log into our personal account for YouTube, there's a section for analytics. You click on that and you can see everything. Even the age, like the number of people, like certain ages, like for example, 18 to 25, it tells us how many people are watching our videos and how many people are subscribed. I mean, it lets us know everything. So I know who's subscribed to my channel and who's not. I know who watches my videos, especially my live ones. After this, when I'm done, I can go into my analytics and it gives me a whole list of names. So those who are even quiet in the comments and they don't say anything, I could see their names.
What?
Oh,
I
yeah.
did not know that.
We know everything. I love Kurt. Did you see what he wrote?
Yeah.
He told Edward to say something else so I can get paid. That's why we're not blocking him. Monica knows when I'm online. Well, yeah. Monica knows everything. We get told a lot of things people don't know.
Dang. He's saying more stuff, but the comment is being held for review. Do you want me to show it or hide it?
No, let's show it.
Show it?
Yep. So I can get paid. Thanks, Kurt. You just helped me make more money off of this bozo. Piss him off even more. I want to get paid. Like every time I see a comment, it goes cha-ching, cha-ching. Shit. By the time we're done, he's gonna pay for my gas money tomorrow too. God, why are people so brainless? Are you that desperate that you want attention? You can't use my platform for attention and fame, trust me. He's looking for 15 seconds of shame. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh, Kurt has seen Donnie pissed off before. On one of my lives. When we were doing barbecue.
Oh.
Speaking of, I think I want to do barbecue this weekend. Maybe. Hopefully the weather isn't fucked up. You know what was messed up? So 2 nights ago, it was like a really nice night, like at 10 o'clock at night. I go in the backyard with my laptop, sitting there, nice and cool, nothing happening. My dogs are out there with me, just, protecting me from coyotes and wolves and shit. And so I put my headphones on and I'm just editing this video. Snacking on some food, drinking, smoking a cigarette, hanging out, just enjoying my time. Like, because, like, I barely get time for myself nowadays. Like, it's just crazy. So I'm just enjoying my night. It's dark, it's peaceful. I don't even turn my backyard light on. I'm completely in the dark. And I'm editing this video. About an hour into it, not even an hour, like 45 minutes into it, all of a sudden, there's lightning all around me and it starts pouring rain out of nowhere. I was like, what the fuck? The one time I have peace to myself.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
It sucked. I was so mad. Of course, I finished the video editing. I came, back in and finished it. But I was like, what the hell is going on? Like,
Oh shit. I was playing meditation music in the back. It's changed to a different one.
oh, don't get me copyrighted, girl.
No. This one that I play, it's quiet. It's a earth frequency.
Mm.
So I don't know if you could hear it.
I heard the first 2 seconds of it.
No, this other meditation that I play, it's just vibrations.
Oh, okay.
So you don't hear anything.
No, hopefully YouTube doesn't hear it either.
I play it on my live streams. I don't get copyrighted.
Well, because you're not monetized yet.
They still show you if you copyrighted or not, whether you monetize.
Right. But it's worse when you're monetized because then they will they look through those who are monetized before they look through other accounts because they pay you per video. And if you get demonetized, you don't make money off of that video at all.
And you help YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. Go figure. Which I think it sucks. I think we should play whatever songs we want in the background,
I think some people were just like the weirdo that kept tagging you. I think that's how artists was feeling. Like weirdo videos was playing their music.
Yeah, but they're already getting paid. I mean, YouTube should pay them if that's the case, but don't take it out of us. Don't take it from us. You know what I'm saying? Do the reptile shows I go to have crocodiles? Not here. I don't think. Wait. No, I don't think. I don't think we allow crocodiles here for some reason. I've never seen one. I've never seen. I know there's states like Florida, even California allows them, but my state doesn't. Unfortunately, if that was the case, Sabrina, you know damn well I would have how many crocodiles in my backyard by now?
Oh yes, you would build a real pond.
Oh yeah.
In your background.
I would dig up the whole backyard. No, I haven't seen one yet.
I can't believe some people eat crocodiles though.
They do?
Yeah.
I heard they eat snakes. I didn't know about crocodiles.
Yep. You can watch mukbangs on YouTube of them eating crocodiles.
Ew. Why? Why do people do that? Everybody says every reptile they eat tastes like chicken. Even snakes taste like chicken. I've never had a snake before. I don't think I ever would, though. Why does everything taste like chicken?
Because chicken is the universal meat.
I had chicken earlier.
I had chicken earlier too. Oh my gosh, I had chicken wings.
I went to that Armenian Mediterranean restaurant yesterday,
Ooh.
and I was, yeah, because I was in the mood. Like, we were on the other side of town. I had to do something real fast, and then on the way home, it was me and my daughter, and I was like, I'm craving Armenian barbecue right now. So we went there. Fucking $80. It's expensive. It's like $20 per plate, which is relatively fair because it comes with barbecue. So I got beef kebab and chicken kebab barbecue. And then it comes with white rice or French fries. So I ordered white rice. And then they put barbecue tomato on the side, fresh salad, and um, green pepper, barbecue green pepper.
Oh,
So
that's worth it.
it's very filling. Yeah, I got that. And then I had some leftovers last night. So I had some today, and I have a little bit more left for tomorrow.
Oh man.
I had a whole room enclosure for female spectators caiman. You got to be careful with caimans because they are a little bit more wild than crocodiles.
So if you had an option, Monica, would you, if you were both, if you were sleepy and hungry, which one would you do first? Would you eat first or would you sleep first?
I want to sleep first. I need my rest.
Because
When I'm
earlier,
tired, when I'm tired and sleepy, I don't care about the world. I go to sleep.
I was like sleepy and hungry. I ate half my food, then I went to sleep. But then there's sometimes I get so sleepy, I just go to sleep.
Yeah, like depending on how tired I am, but like for me, tired is a little too tired at times because I mean, I work, especially throughout the night, so I'm exhausted, and then I have kids and animals to take care of here. Well, my husband does a lot to help me out, but still, like when I'm tired, I'm tired. Like, for example, last night, like, my kids have had a cold the last few days. I had a cold that I'm fine, like barely getting over. My husband just got over a cold. So for like this past week, everybody's been sick in the house with a cold, runny nose, coughing, sneezing, huffing and puffing, mixed with allergies. So it's been kind of like really irritating and frustrating for me because I don't like to see any of my family, being sick. Me, I can handle. My family, when my kids are sick, I freak out. Like I'm very protective over them. Um, so last night, after everything throughout the day we did, at the end of the night, my daughter and I normally watch the show together, as a couple of seasons and episodes. And we normally watch like at the end of the night before we go to bed or they go to bed. We put on, 2 or 3 seasons, sometimes 4 or 5 seasons, and episodes, and we watch them. After the first episode, literally like half of the second episode, I was about to snore. Like my eyes were rolling back on the back of my head. I was really hungry. I mean, I had just eaten a few bites like 2 hours before that, but then I got really hungry. And when you're hungry, like your energy is not the same. Like you just feel so drained and tired. That's how I felt last night. And so I told my daughter, I was like, can we finish this tomorrow? And she looks at me and she goes, normally you're the one that keeps me awake to watch the episodes with you. And now you want me to go to bed because you're tired? I'm like, yeah, I'm tired. Like I couldn't keep my eyes open. Literally, like I fell asleep, and then at midnight, like 2 hours later, I woke up. Because like even my family, they were like, my kids were like, what? Mom's asleep at 10 o'clock? Like I never sleep at 10. And they're like, what? Mom's asleep at 10 o'clock? Well, I got jinxed because at 12 o'clock I woke up and I was like, what the fuck? The sun is not even up yet. And I look at the time, it's 12. And I was like, I might as well just work. So I worked until like 5 in the morning and then I went back to sleep again. But yeah, if I'm tired, I'm sleeping. Nobody can mess with me. Like, I won't even wake up.
Oh man.
Kurt had chicken fillet earlier. Bon appetit. Monica, if you could get any species of crocodile, mine would be a Nile crocodile. I like an American crocodile because they're a little bit more feistier. They're a little bit more feistier. Sounds like NyQuil household with all them colds. Yeah, NyQuil, DayQuil, Advil, Motrin, you name it. So, but we're getting over it. We're getting through it. My kids are starting to get better and feel better. Now I'm just working on fixing my son's cough. He woke up this morning and he came in the room. Good morning, Mom. I said, good morning. I'm starting to feel better today. I said, good. Giving him all the home remedy soups and lemon juice in it and, all the good stuff. Who wants a reading? Are you guys that dead?
Yes, guys.
I'm here to do readings, not entertain you guys. New Guinea crocodile. Interesting. I like them. I like caimans too, but caimans are like way more faster than alligators and crocodiles. And because they're smaller, like they're like the midget size of a big crocodile and an alligator put together. So they're smaller in size, but they're feisty and a lot faster. But if I had to choose between a caiman and an alligator or a crocodile, I think I'll get an American crocodile or American alligator, whatever.
So what's the
They're
difference between
huge.
a crocodile and an alligator?
Um, one has to be in. I believe this. Okay, so the body difference is the snout, the head shape. If I'm correct, crocodiles are more aquatic and they have the long faces, like the long nose, the snout, you know what I'm saying?
The skinnier
What?
faces?
Yes, and longer. Versus the alligators, they're more rounder and shorter.
Oh, they're more stocky.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the teeth, the teeth are different as well. Let me see if I remember this. Because I was just watching, I've been studying them a lot, getting ready to hopefully move to Florida next year. And I'm already thinking like if I want to get an alligator, a crocodile, or a caiman.
All
I
three.
need to have at least one of them. Well, no, I don't want to get all three yet because my kids are still young. I have to obviously, of course, build a safe enclosure, a very tight enclosure, so they don't get out and hurt anybody. And getting the license and a permit is expensive, number one. And number two, the city has to come and inspect the enclosure, so I have to pay professionals to come and make those enclosures. And it has to meet the city requirements. Otherwise, you have to tear it all down and start all over again. Even for one little mistake, instead of just fixing that mistake, they expect you to tear it all down and rebuild it.
Do you want any mammals, like any type of mammals as well?
I do. I do. I want um uh well, I want a koala bear. I've always wanted a koala bear. But what is a sloth? I've always wanted a sloth.
A sloth?
I like a sloth because they're
He looks
slow.
slow.
Yeah,
We
they're
spent some
slow,
time.
but they're so cool looking. I love their snout, their long nails. Like, they're very smart. Like, people don't realize how smart certain species of animals are. Um, reptiles, like, reptiles are the most mistaken species of animals on this planet because, like, people are scared of alligators, they're scared of snakes, they're scared of spiders. Now, I'm not scared of spiders. I just don't like them. They're scared of reptiles, so automatically to them, oh, these reptiles are stupid. But they're not. They're very, very intelligent. Like my snake Medusa, my infamous snake, like my Medusa has been in so many of my videos in the past. I used to put her around my neck and take her everywhere with me. Now I can't because she's full of eggs. But hopefully she'll start pushing those eggs out soon. Because it's so frustrating knowing that you're preggo, but I want babies and I don't see babies yet. But I used to take Medusa out with me everywhere. Like I remember like 2.5, almost 3 years ago, I got really, really sick and I had pneumonia. And when I had pneumonia, I ended up in the hospital. Well, my doctor put me on bed rest for like a week. I was on bed rest for 3 days only because I had to go back to work again. But during those 3 days I was in bed, Medusa literally never left my side. Like she was on my chest. She slept with me. She hung out with me. Even going to the bathroom, like I would put her around my neck and go to the bathroom. Like she would, except for showering. She never showered with me. But, we did everything together. Um, when I sold her, she was gone for a little over a year. I hadn't seen her in a little over a year until the recent reptile expo I went to last year in November. The people that I sold Medusa to were there, and they had a table, a whole display of reptiles that they were selling. And my eye caught that attention that Medusa was one of the snakes. So basically, they used my snake. They bought my snake off of me. They bred her 3 times. She had 3 different clutches of eggs within that year, which I think it's too much to breed one snake. 3 times they fucking bred her in 1 year.
That's a lot.
When they were done with her, and she's a banana pastel. I mean, not banana, sorry, vanilla pastel. Vanillas are really expensive. Pastels are not as expensive as they used to be, but they're still up there with the price range because pastel gene in a snake brightens the colors up more and it cleans out the unnecessary markings, which is beautiful. And she has green eyes. Only one way that you can tell if a snake is a pastel or has pastel in them is from the green eyes, because only pastels have green eyes. So they were done breeding her. Like they were like basically throwing her away. They tossed her to the side and they put her for sale at the expo. So, and this is what pissed me off. 3 times more than what I sold her for. That's how much they wanted to put her up. 3 times more. I saw the price on it. I looked at them and I said, I want my snake back. I'm going to pay you guys what you paid me. I'm not paying this bullshit expensive price. Because I could have sold her for way more than that if I wanted to, but I decided to be fair and sold them at a reasonable, fair price. The son was trying to argue with me, talking shit. So I started talking shit back and I said, listen, motherfucker, I have proof that this was my snake at one time. and she's been in almost, all my videos in the past. So if I want, I'm going to take her, and I'm not even going to pay you for it, because that's what you get. So his dad jumped in and said, "What the fuck are you doing? You're fucking crazy, blah, blah, blah. She's going to pay the price that we paid her. You got to be fair with her." I mean, he was fighting with his own son about it. So I ended up paying them the money and getting my snake back. When I got her back, so that day at the expo, I took her out of the container before I bought her back. I put her around my neck. This is what her and I used to do. Before I put her around my neck, this is what her and I used to do. She used to come in front of my face and give me kisses. Like, she would lick my face. That's her way of saying, "I love you, Mom. I love," like, when I was telling that to them, the day that I sold her, um, they were like, "A snake doesn't do that." And I said, "Yeah, it does." So the day that I bought her back from them, I asked them if she has ever done this to them, like coming up to their face and giving them kisses. They said no, she's never done that. In fact, she used to strike at them, which I love to hear because it's my snake. But this is how smart reptiles are, even snakes. That day when I held her in my arms before I put her around my neck, I was just holding her and just checking her out. She literally came up to my face and started giving me kisses. Like, she remembered me. When I put her around my neck, normally, like when you put a snake around your neck, they'll wrap up around you for safety, but then they'll go like, this direction or this direction. Like, their head would be on your chest, or, or even like looking out this way. When I put her around my neck, she came all the way up, curled up right here, and just like, basically she was hugging me. Like, she remembered me. I thought that was like the coolest thing. And they were looking at him like, fuck, like it's meant to be. Like, this is your snake. You should have her, So I ended up paying the amount that I sold her for and bought her back, and brought her home. I wasn't planning on breeding her. I didn't even think she could have any more clutches. I mean, she's not an old snake. She's only a couple years old. But I didn't think she was gonna, just to try it out, because I was breeding my other snakes. I was like, let's just see if it'll work or not. Like, plus I wanted to test it out because I didn't know. You can't believe what everybody says. You know what I'm saying? It was really hard for me to believe that my snake within 1 year got pregnant 3 times and had 3 different clutches of eggs. So I tested it out, and holy shit, she did get pregnant. Which is not a bad thing. I think it's cool.
So is there a maximum amount of time a snake could get pregnant?
What?
Is there a maximum amount of time a snake could get pregnant?
I don't, from the expert breeders, bless you.
Thank you. I'm probably gonna need some hand sanitizer. I'll be back.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I caught a cold from you. I'm just joking.
That's funny because I didn't even sneeze tonight. Ireland, you need to have a license for a dog, but not a snake. You guys are all twisted backwards over there. Yeah, crocodiles are very smart. They know their names individually. Like, you can have a group of crocodiles together, but if you individually call them by their names, they'll come to you. I've seen a lot of videos on it and heard a lot of people talking about it.
Did I make too much noise?
No, I didn't even hear anything.
Okay, good.
I feel
So,
like I'm gonna throw up.
oh
It's
no.
not a good feeling. Like when you feel like you have to throw up and then you try so hard to keep it down, but then eventually it comes out. That's how it feels like right now. Like my mouth is watery. If I start throwing up, don't mind me. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. You might hear me, but you won't see me.
Okay.
I'm trying to eat something salty to see if it'll help. Oops.
I was gonna say that you should have like a butterflies too, like a butterfly farm,
Butterfly what?
like a butterfly farm, like when they have those little butterfly like areas and
Mm, like an aviary. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good idea. We have one of these the hotel casinos here for attraction, entertainment. They do have that. There's a garden here. You have to pay to get in. There's a garden here with nothing but butterflies and flowers and trees and just like the whole enclosure is butterflies. And it's crazy because I went there one year and I asked if I can purchase the butterflies because they have like really nice ones. They said you can't purchase the live ones, but we have dead ones you can purchase.
what?
Yeah, they preserve the dead butterflies and they put them in like these glass, I don't know, containers or whatever it is. Yep, yep. I've seen shadow people, I think. They're ghosts, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I see them all the time. That's nothing new to me. If you see a shadow and it's not your shadow or someone else next to you, very good chance it's a spirit. There's nothing else it could be. Oh my god, my back is killing me. You know what I really need to go do? Um, fuck, not a massage therapist. What's that one thing where they do the needles? Acupuncture.
Do you think it works, or do you have to try it out to see?
I've done it twice already in
Okay.
my lifetime. I did it once when I was like 15 or 16, something around that age.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my mom actually took me, and because I told her like for the longest time, a few years before that, at about what was it 9, 10 years old, I was roller skating, and the apartment we used to live at outside for the to go to the second floor, it was stairs, not elevators back then. Now it's the fancy apartments with elevators and 3 stories. Well, we had 2 story. Now with stairs outside, I would test my limits to see how many steps I can go up and jump without killing myself. Well, I went more than halfway up, which is really high for me to jump, but I did it, and I fractured one of my ankles. So because of that, I had put a lot of pressure on my back, my lower back. Even though the doctor told me to stay off that foot, I would attempt to walk on it a lot and kind of fucked up my back doing that. So My mom took me to an acupuncture a couple years later because the pain got worse and worse with my back. And that actually helped. It's a temporary relief. It doesn't, I mean, from my experience, it wasn't a full, I mean, long term thing. It was short lived, but then a few years ago, after I had Nathan, I mean, no, not Nathan, sorry, Alyssa, when they did the epidural on my back, it was this brand new nurse. I was the second patient. It was horrible. I don't like to be second in anything, but yeah, she fucked up the epidural, damaged the nerves on my back, where they had to take it out and redo it again. I banned her from my room. I had to call someone else to come and do it. Well, we signed a liability form saying we can't sue them because we choose to get the epidural and all that good stuff. So I got fucked up over that. But after that, my back has never been the same. That's why when I sit for a long period of time in a certain position and not move, my back hurts. Um, I can't be on my feet for too long. My back hurts. You know, everything I do, my back. Like I don't even carry heavy stuff anymore. Like Donnie does all the heavy carrying for me. I decided to go to an acupuncture. Again, it's a temporary relief, which is nice, but it doesn't really help in the long run. And I think they do that on purpose so you can keep going back to them.
They probably know more permanent.
Yeah, that they're just not saying that. What is it? Tramadol? No, I'm not a pill popping druggie. I don't do hardcore medications like that. I don't like to get high on medications and pills because that's all they do. They relax your muscles and your nerves, but at the same time, you're high. And I don't. Mm-mm. They gave me some kind of painkiller one time. One time, my doctor prescribed it. I took it. I don't even know what the fuck it was. Um, it wasn't Xanax, but it was supposed to be something like Xanax for my nerves and my muscles. I took it one time and flushed the rest of the bottle down the toilet. I was like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm taking. I don't know, because I thought it would be like more like Tylenol or Advil or something or Motrin or something, but no, it was some kind of narcotic medication, and I don't do that. I don't use narcotics.
It takes a lot for me to even want to take a pill, like
Mm-hmm.
an Advil or anything.
Yep. Same thing with me. I'll take an Advil because when I do readings, I do get headaches, and it does do like what do you call it? So it does turn into a migraine at times. Then I'll take one or two Advil to help with it. But I mean, people are like, how are you on your feet working all day, every day with your back in pain? And I just suffer through it. If it gets too bad, I'll take a break and take an Advil, but that's about it. Oxycodone. I don't know what it was, to be honest with you. All I knew that I did not like the way that, the feeling it gave me. And I was just like, nope, I don't want to do it. So I just flushed it down the toilet. Uh, I hate food getting stuck in my teeth. Especially that one stubborn place where you're just trying to take it out and it doesn't come out. How did I feel? Well, it gave me nausea. I got nauseated on it. and it made me feel like I was drunk. Like shortly after I took that one medicine one time,
It's probably Ativan.
I fell asleep.
Because Ativan, it's similar to, it does the same thing as alcohol. It's like
Really?
taking two. It's like taking two shot. I think two margaritas or tequila, something like that.
Hmm.
Were you
Yeah,
feeling like a bit drunk, like a drunk?
it made me feel like I was drunk. Like it's funny because I can drink a whole bottle and get buzzed, but I don't really get drunk. You know what I'm saying? This one, it made me feel like I was coming outside of my body drunk. Like
I had
everything around me was weird. Like I felt like I was on a different planet. I didn't like it.
yeah, Ativan's used for relaxing and anxiety. They gave it to me before in the hospital. I completely hated it. I was hallucinating. And like you said, you become more open spiritually. I was seeing shadow people. That was my first time actually seeing a spirit with my two eyes. It was crazy. That was like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, they even tried to like the time a few years ago when I ended up in the hospital with pneumonia. The hospital tried to give me morphine in my IV, and I said no. I don't want morphine. Um, I don't like the way morphine makes you feel either. Like any kind of narcotic medication makes me throw up. Like I get nauseated really bad. I don't like that high feeling. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't like it. Now do I smoke greens? Yeah, I smoke greens. You know, it's no secret, everyone does. But for pills and medications that get you high that has narcotics in it, I absolutely hate it. And even the nurse came in with a whole syringe of morphine, and she was trying to put it in my arm. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa! What do you do? What is that? What are you giving me? Oh, just a little couple of cc's of morphine so it can calm you down. I said, I am calm, and she's like, no, you're pain because you know when you have pneumonia, you have a hard time breathing, and I had water or fluid built up in my lungs, and it hurt with every breath I would take. Like my whole side, my whole right side was in pain. I couldn't even move when I ended up in the hospital. Um, she's like, "Oh, this is just something to calm you down." I said, "I don't fucking want it." I go, "If you have Advil, bring me Advil, but I'm not. You're not putting that morphine in my arm." And she was like, looking at me like, "Out of all these years of working here, you." And she even had to. The doctor even came in and trying to convince me. And he was like even shocked too. Like everybody was shocked that I'm refusing morphine. And they're like, you know, people come in here faking sicknesses, faking pains, just so we can give them morphine because, you know, they're drug addict dope heads or whatever. And you're like literally the first patient that's refusing this medication. And I said, because I don't want to take medication. Like, I don't want to take your stupid morphine. I'm not a dope head. Do I look like I just came from the streets begging for drugs? No. Do I look like a fucking drug addict? No. Like I've never done it and never will. Like I can't even stand watching people do it in front of me or act the way they act when they're on it. Like it's just so disgusting. Yeah, no thanks. I released my anxiety in different ways. I could suffer right through it, but I'll never take those kind of medications. And I do have bad anxiety at times. I had a panic attack a few months ago. You could due to anxiety, but I refused medications back then too. And the doctor said, I'm going to write, you know, prescribe you something. And I said, no, thank you. I have a question for you, Sabrina.
Yes.
If you were to have any reptile, What would it be and why?
It would be a lizard.
What type
Like,
of a lizard?
um,
There's many different species.
it would have to be a medium size. I don't know all the names, but like a medium sized one that I
You're
can eat.
talking about a gecko or an iguana or a chameleon.
I think I would want either a iguana or a chameleon. The chameleon only because it changes colors in my room.
Okay. I have a
I want it.
I have a chameleon right now.
Oh wow. Yeah, I want it because I like how they bob their heads and they just chill.
Yeah, but they bite.
Oh, does it hurt?
I mean, if you ask a normal person, they would say yes. I mean, yeah, it does, but it's tolerable. Like I tolerate it. I've gotten bitten a couple of times by chameleons. We've had two different chameleons. So I mean, same species, veiled chameleons, but the first one we had, she died due to egg bound because the previous vet I took her to failed to inject her to induce her. So she passed away with due to being egg bound. She wasn't able to release her eggs. And then this chameleon that we have now, I mean, she's getting there. She's a pretty big size now. I got her, I adopted her, rescued her from PetSmart a few months ago when she was this tiny. No, I'm sorry. We had three chameleons before, three, two females, one male. I believe this one's a female too. I have to check. But it was like literally this big when I got him. We rescued him from PetSmart. We were there one day shopping, and one of the workers, the manager, she's a manager now, she came up to me and she said, "Hey, Monica, we know that you do rescues. We do have this chameleon in the back office that is refusing to eat for us, and it's been a few days, and we're kind of worried about her." I said, "Okay, let's go check it out." So I went and checked it out, and it was kind of feisty at first. Like it started like striking at my fingers and my hand, and it got me a few times. That part it didn't really hurt because I mean babies don't really hurt, but when they get big, I mean you'll feel the pain. They will draw blood at times. But again, I mean I've survived through snake bites, so that doesn't the chameleon bite isn't really much for me. You know what I mean? But you can hand tame them. Actually, you can hand tame any animal, especially reptiles that are mistakenly known for, you know, oh, they're all venomous and they're all deadly and every single one of them bite. No. I got bit by my own snakes because they mistaken my hand for food. But as soon as they bit me, they noticed I wasn't food. They didn't bite me again. I got bit on camera actually. It's in one of my videos, like 2 years ago. My snake Hades had him since he was a baby. It got to a big, decent size. I was getting ready to breed him too, and before I sold him, unfortunately. But yeah, I went. See, this was my mistake. Like when we feed our snakes, we don't feed them in their enclosure just for the reason so they don't bite us. Like they don't think that every time we open up their enclosure, they think it's food and they strike. You know what I'm saying? So we take them out of their enclosure and we put them in this bin, this big tub with the lid on it, of course, with holes in it so they don't die. And we feed them there. So they know the difference between the their enclosure and the tub. Well, I was filming that day. We were filming feeding, you know, um, mice and rats to our snakes. And I made a mistake because Donnie had grabbed Hades and he was about to put him in the tub. And I said, no, 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 wait, let me get a clear shot of him with the camera. So one hand, I have the camera filming. With my other hand, I go and reach. Now he's almost like halfway in the tub. So he knows that tub is for feeding, right? He's going to eat there. I reach my hand so I can pull him up a little bit more so the camera could see him better. And he turned around and bit me right on camera. But he thought I was food because that was his feeding place where he normally eats. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
They're very smart. And as soon as he struck and hit me and noticed that I wasn't food, I was able to go and pet him and hold him up. And he knew that, oh, this is mom. It's not a rat. Like, I fucked up. I'm not going to strike at her again. So I'm used to snake bites, which is a little bit more painful than the chameleon biting. I mean, with ball pythons, they'll strike at you, but they won't hold on to you. I've seen chameleons biting people, and they would hold on to them for a few seconds.
That's painful.
It is. So
So now I'm gonna change it to I want a frog.
I have something to say about frogs too.
What?
Those fuckers are loud. They're nocturnal, and they keep you up all night, or they'll be quiet probably a couple hours throughout the night, but like it's like a fucking alarm clock at 5 or 6 in the morning. As soon as that little tiny bit of what do you call it comes out, the sun comes out. As soon as the sun starts coming out, they won't shut up. They'll wake you up. I don't know about all frogs, but we've had a couple of different species of frogs. And when one starts barking, all the other frogs start barking. I call it barking because they won't shut up. But they're cool animals, though. They're cool. We had frogs here, and um, we ended up having to give them away to other people because I was losing my sanity. Just like, remember when I said I want to get rid of my dogs,
Yes.
the two main annoying dogs I have. I like to sleep in the mornings a lot of times because I sleep really late. So these fucking frogs would not shut up. As soon as I would close my eyes and start snoring, they would they would wake up, and it was like every fucking morning, every morning, every morning. I was like, God damn, like, are you serious? There were times when I would jump out of bed and run out there in the living room. And the frogs are not even in my bedroom. They're in the living room. That's how loud they get. Really loud. They're very stubborn. I would go and stand over there at their enclosure at the tank and be like, shut the fuck up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I would flip out. I'm like, can you guys let me fucking sleep for one goddamn fucking morning? No, they didn't. So finally, I told Donnie, I said, we can't. I can't. I said, either I pack my shit and I go, or they pack their shit and they go. So we packed up their bags and shipped them out. I just couldn't handle it anymore. He wants more frogs. I'm like, no, no. Unless they can survive in the extreme heat in my garage or the extreme coldness in the winter, they're going to be living in the garage. Otherwise, they're not coming in the house. I will not have other frogs again. They're just annoying. So besides frogs, what else do you think?
Um. mm, I'm thinking about that's about it. I wouldn't mind having a snake to like be around and hang out with, but to own one, I think that'll be it. It's a lot of responsibility with the live feedings. I know you don't have to feed it often.
I was gonna say they're very low maintenance. Snakes are low maintenance animals. Like the enclosure can be like really simple. All it requires is a hide where they can curl up and hide in there. But besides that, and you can get a hide from the dollar store. You can make your own hide, you know. We made a lot of our hides. Like some of my kids like old toys where they don't play with anymore. We just took them apart, emptied out the inside like a shell, and just put it in as a hide.
Oh wow.
It doesn't require that much for um snakes. I don't know how many snakes I have right now. I really don't. 10, 13, 14, I don't know. Ball pythons, but I do have a corn snake. The small one that you saw last time we went live,
Yes.
that's my corn snake. We had three. Two of them died. I don't know how. I don't know why. But see, one thing about reptiles is they are sensitive to a point where if they get triggered or they get really scared, they can have a heart attack.
What? I
Hmm.
did not know that that could happen.
One of our geckos, now this guy, we've had him for years. He's a full grown, he's actually the father of like six clutches of
What?
babies. Yeah, he's our albino. I love him. Beautiful albino, white with red eyes. Um, Very healthy too. Nothing wrong with him. He eats really well. Very friendly. Like you put your hand in there, he'll climb onto your hand and hang out with you. Like just super chill. Because we hand tamed him ever since he was a baby. I bought him from one of the reptile stores a few years ago from here. And so we raised him up super chill. I mean, there was nothing wrong with this guy. And a few days ago, Donnie came running in the room screaming, and I said, "What happened?" Because that's one of Donnie's favorite geckos we have. And he goes, "Oh my God, I just saw my gecko die right in front of me." And I said, "Die? What do you mean die? Why is it's not dead?" I'm like, "I'm gonna go check it." And he goes, "Oh my God, like Donnie doesn't do death very well. Like me, I get fascinated with it because I like to I'm not experience, sorry, investigate. You know what I mean? I'm like, let me go see him. And he goes, "Babe, you don't want to see him." And I said, "Why?" He goes back out there again. He's touching it. He said, I guess he was sleeping in his hide and it was feeding time because we feed all our animals together at the same day. And it was feeding time. So Donnie goes to feed him and even with the geckos, so they don't confuse us with food, we don't feed them in their enclosure. We take them out and put them in a tub. Of course, a different tub than the snakes, a smaller tub. And he goes and picks up the hide because I guess he was hiding or sleeping in there. He picks up the hide so he could take the gecko out and feed him. He might have gotten startled. He probably got scared because he was probably sleeping, and all of a sudden your house is being taken away. When he picks up the hide, the gecko jumps and lands on his back and starts convulsing, like having a heart attack, like a seizure. And Johnny wouldn't let me see him, and I was like, "No, I want to go out and see him." He goes, "Babe, he's dead." I'm like, I don't feel like he's dead." He's like, "I was just touching him right now, and he's not moving." I said, "Let me go see what's going on." So as I was walking out there, Donnie was already with him, and he goes, "Oh wait, he's moving, he's moving." It's like the soul and the spirit came back into him, and I mean now he's good, he's alive, but it was just weird. They're very sensitive. We almost had to bury him. Good thing he was still alive. I knew he was still alive. Like I didn't even see him till after like he started moving again. But I was like, babe, I don't feel like he's dead. And we've had animals that have died on us before, not due to what we did, but it's just Mother Nature.
Man. So, how rare is the albino gecko? How rare is it?
Albinos, well, any albino reptiles, most of them are very rare. Um, Nowadays you can actually find them a lot more easier than you did back in the day. Like back in the day, literally the price for these albino geckos went from $3,000 to $5,000. Some of
Mm.
them even 7,000. Now it's a couple $100 because you can find them a lot more easier because people have been breeding them throughout the years. Um, when I bred mine to two different females, three, I don't think, two, two out of the six clutches, two baby leopard geckos hatched out albino, just like their dad. Two out of six clutches, so each clutch were two eggs. So 12 eggs total. So out of 12 eggs, two of them came out to be albino. Nowadays, it's not that rare for that, but it it's starting not to get so rare for. And I mean, albino is a gene that lacks like the melanistic part of their blood or something to make him like white with red eyes. What was that? There's a word for it. I keep forgetting. But um, the pigment lacks the pigment that would bring out the color of the reptile. That's why they're albino. So they used to be very rare. Now the red ear sliders, if you but want to buy like a regular red ear slider, maybe 40, $50 for an adult the most. They sell it for. I get mine for 20, $25 because I've been shopping at that one reptile store for a long time. So I get mine for basically half. I pay half for the turtles than other people do. But the albino, the one I got, the albino, I paid two. He was asking for 220. I think I paid $200 for the turtle, the baby albino turtle that everybody saw on my channel. And he was like half the size when I bought him. He was like a quarter size. Like he was really small. With that small animal, they were selling it for $350 because it was an albino. Now the same animal without it being albino, if it was a regular, you can get it for like 30, $40. I paid $200. Of course, he gave me a discount. I paid $200 for him, but I've always wanted an albino turtle, so I finally got him. At first, he wasn't gonna do it. I went there 3 different times, offering him $200. I'm like, if he doesn't get sold by next week, you're gonna give him to me for $200 because it was like they're selling it for $350. So I went there the next week and I was like, my turtle's still here. And he goes, why do you keep saying my turtle? Like, you can't claim something that's not yours. I looked at him and I said, listen, Tony, you're going to give him to me for $200. He goes, okay. I was like, all right, deal. So I brought him home. But albinos in general are more expensive in the reptile world. And adults are more expensive than babies in the reptile world. Because everybody wants adults so they can start breeding them.
Okay. And then, maybe the babies have more health issues.
What do you mean?
I know with the albino genes, well, especially in human, they might have health issues as they grow up. So I don't know if it's the same with
Well,
animals.
I know they have eye sensitivity for sure. Um, they don't they can see better in the dark, so they do have that. As far as their skin goes, like their scales and stuff, they are very sensitive to the touch, and they're sensitive to light, like being in the sun. They will get burned, like basically sunburn. It will burn their shells versus a regular turtle would. That's why I keep my albino in the house. And when he's big enough to get come out of the aquarium tank he's in right now, I'm gonna have to build an inside enclosure and keep him in there in the house. Because if I mean, yeah, we do have shade and stuff that were tarp for shade we put over in the turtle enclosure out there, which keeps a lot of shade, especially in the summer when it's really hot. So my turtles don't get baked in the sun. That helps them out a lot. But if my albino was out there with that amount of sun rays, sunshine, and heat and stuff, I don't think he would make it. They're more sensitive.
Would you leave him there at night sometimes to be like, have company with the other turtles?
Yeah, I think. I mean, once the weather starts cooling down and it's not as hot, probably like around sunset, like an hour before the sun starts setting, I would put him like I could put him in there. Not now because he's way too small. He has to be, at least 3 times his size, because then the big ones might accidentally kill him or fight with him and start munching on him. But when he gets to be a relatively decent size to match the size of turtles I have out there, yeah, I mean, I could definitely put him in there. They'll get along, they'll hang out and stuff. I mean, you never know. He might even breed with my females, and one day I'll start producing albino turtles. So overnight, I don't know about that because I'm very protective over him, especially with the amount of money I spent on him on a turtle. That's like you would spend $200 on a musk turtle. You would spend $200 on a painted turtle. You would spend $200 on even a baby tortoise. Like for a red ear slider, to spend $200 on a red ear slider, there has to be something special about that. And the special thing about the one I spend money on, that much money, is because he's an albino. So he does have he lacks a gene, like a pigment that the others don't, and for some reason in the reptile world that makes them more special and more expensive. Now, let's say, okay, $200 on a baby albino red ear slider. When he's bigger, like he's an adult full size, I can sell him for, if I wanted to, which I'm not going to. He's mine forever, and I'm gonna breed him. So hopefully we'll make more albinos. But a full grown size that's ready to breed, I can most likely sell him between 800 to $1,000.
Oh, wow.
Because remember, I told you, like, the older or the bigger, the more mature adults in the reptile world, the more expensive they are. Because it does take a while for you to raise them up, and then they have to be at a certain size, a certain weight to breed them.
Mm.
Like my female snakes, They have to be minimum. I mean, they're saying they used to be 1,500 grams, and I have a scale just for reptiles to weigh them. Um, it used to be 1,500, which is the minimum weight, 1,500 grams for a female to be bred. Now they're saying it's like 1,200. When I bred Medusa, she was close to 1,300 grams. So she was a perfect size to breed. So you have to take that into consideration too when you're breeding reptiles.
It's a lot.
Yeah. It's not always the age with the reptiles, it's their weight. They go by their weight. Now with the males is different because males are relatively smaller than the females in size. So when it comes to the males, they can be 700-800 grams and they're ready to breed. Versus the females. Oh my god, I'm so tired. You need to get some sleep. I need to get some sleep. I'm gonna go visit my candles at the old Mormon fort tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, plus I still need to get my reversal candle back from them that I accidentally put in.
Oh man.
And then my tub, because we took it in a very big tub, which is expensive tub. And I want my tub back because they didn't pay for my tub. We just transported my candles in there because there were so many. So,
And don't forget to take the pictures.
yes, thank you. I
You're
did
welcome.
charge my camera. I'm gonna take pictures for the website. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm so tired. I was thinking the, the business cards
I
of
need to
mine that
ship.
you
I
have
need to.
there.
I need to ship it out.
Well, I was thinking instead of shipping it out, because I could just pay you to get more, to you know what I'm saying, to make more with the QR code, because I don't know how to do any of that shit. So I could just pay you to make more later on. Um, why don't you just like pass them out to people?
I have
How
them.
many do you have? Like 250?
Yeah, for myself, and then for you, 500.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. 250 of mine for yourself or of yours?
I have 250 for mine and 500 of yours because I wanted to give you 250.
Oh. So if you send me 250, you still have 250 of mine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you only had 250 of mine. I didn't know you had
No.
500.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so yeah, if you want to send, you could send a 250 here and then keep the 250 there and then just disperse them to people.
I have been. I have been. I'm not gonna give it out to guys that just want to hit on me because I'm just left with this most annoyingest text messages. I'm gonna tell you about this one. Honestly, I was hoping we could talk on a personal level. Aside from your hustle, I'd like to be your friend. I told him that's not a priority for me at this moment. Connecting with anyone personally other than my family member. And then he was like, it may not be a priority, but you don't feel like it's selfish to deny me and the universe of your gifts just because you aren't being immediately compensated? And I was like, that's called you being entitled to my energy. I don't want to connect to anyone personally as of now.
Wow.
I'm being selfish to the universe because I'm denying him of my gifts that he doesn't want to pay for.
Oh, you selfish bastard. How can you do that? How can you turn down that person?
So now I'm not gonna give my business card out to any guys that are like romantically interested. I'm just it's a waste of my time.
Oh, it's okay. Until today, I still get emails here and there of instead of the regular normal emails I get as far as Monica, I need your help. Here's my phone number. Call me. I get emails of I want to take you out. I think you're hot. I think you're pretty. I think this, and I'm like, do you not watch my videos, dude? Do you not see my husband in the video? Do you not? Yeah, like
You have him on the website.
he is everywhere. I have him everywhere.
People are so stupid.
I posted a picture of our anniversary date of me and him together having a nice private romantic dinner in a restaurant on my fucking Facebook. And I think I did on Instagram too, if I remember. I don't remember that. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not. But he's on every fucking social media platform. Like, how much more do you want? And if I, when I tell, at first, before I used to waste time and be like, I'm fucking married and this and that, and like fight, like not fight with them, but like cuss them out. Now I don't know. I just delete them. I don't care. I just leave it alone. Or I'll just show it to Donnie and be like, hey, babe, there's another lame right here. He's like, you got another one? You? I mean, that's what you expect, when you're a public figure or you're working in the public eye. Yeah, there's, I mean, you think somebody's cute, you can compliment them and move on, but don't get stuck on one thing because then when we turn you down, you start crying and no, I'm tired of brainless people. I'm here to do one thing and one thing only is help people with spirituality, and that's it. I'm not here to entertain people and hook up with them. You know what I mean?
I understand.
Oh my god. I have to pee. I don't feel like getting up. I'm so tired. Give me a sec. Let me go pee.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I could still talk to you with my other phone in the chat.
Okay.
I'll be back. Damn, I'm getting old.
No, I can't hear you.
I'm back. Did you guys hear anything?
No.
I turned the sink water on so you guys couldn't hear me. I think we're gonna be on it for 5 more minutes, and
Okay.
then we need to get some rest.
Okay.
So if you guys want a reading, do it now. Otherwise, I don't want to hear people contacting me telling me my readings are only $20 because they, for some reason, they got confused on that.
Oh my gosh.
It's $20 per question here live right now, not afterwards.
And that's the convenience of it. It's live, it's not private, so of course it's gonna be cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
Cause the personal readings you get more deeper details.
True. That's why it costs more because we spend more time reading
Energy. And energy.
and energy. Yes.
And preparation, because we had to prepare for that individual person.
Yep. You're absolutely right.
So let me put some
Oh my God. So, oh, I forgot to tell you. We can go back and watch the video, but I think it might have been your shadow. I don't know. It was weird. When I was in the bathroom, I had my other phone, and I was like reading through the comments and stuff, and that's why I asked if you can hear me because I wasn't there. But I saw a shadow behind you, like where is that a door? That brown thing?
Yeah.
Like right there at the strip of the door.
Oh my gosh.
It went dark, and then it went tall, and then it moved again, but now I don't see it. And I was able to see it more clearly with my other phone.
Let me see
Because
right
it's
here.
green, I can make it more bigger. So that would be your right shoulder. If any of the viewers saw that, comment below and let me know as well. Can you move like left and right for a sec a little bit? Go like this. I can't tell if that's your shadow or not. Because it's weird. Like, why would you have a shadow on one side but not the other when you're moving around?
I have no idea.
I don't see a shadow.
Mm-mm.
What do you?
Nope. I always feel like we could probably look into this another time, but I'm suspicious it may be one of my spirits that I work with because they're always behind me.
Oh, it could be. I thought it was just cool that I caught it.
While I'm live streaming.
Yeah, see, it's There's no shadow behind. Like it's not your shadow. But it was the weird part was it went to that strip of the door right in that where your shoulders at, where you could see, and then it got skinny, and then it went tall, and then I don't know where it went after that.
Well, I'm just happy that the energy in my room feels better.
Good. So yeah, maybe it was one of your protectors.
Yeah, because earlier, like a couple hours ago, it was really bad. But the burning the incense helped. Hey, Rianne, if you want a reading, you can make a payment. For one question, it's $20. It's final call.
Reina Capricorn. Welcome. I'm like, really, you just drawn to me. Oh. The Cash App for the donation is in the comments.
I'm rewriting again. And then while she take care of the payment, while she go ahead and pay, I'm gonna light another incense.
I just got an idea for you.
What happened?
You should definitely do. You should definitely do an ASMR video with tapping, like clicking sounds. Because right now when you did it, it was like it sounded like comfy, like
On my
relaxing.
my nails.
Yeah, like right now, like when you were typing,
Yeah.
and like I can hear it.
I always wanted to do an ASMR channel.
You should definitely do it. I want to do like a live ASMR because, like, I stay up most of the nights anyway working. So I figured I could do like a live ASMR and help people fall asleep throughout the night. But I can't because I'm scared. Like, my kids come in at night sometimes. My dogs might start barking. Like, every little thing triggers my dogs because they're so stupid. So I'm scared that it's going to be interrupted. Now, if I make an ASMR video, which I think I have 2 or 3 on this channel, I can always edit out the additional sounds and stuff and make it more calmer. But when you're doing live, like, it's really hard.
I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna try it out for the next couple weeks. Okay, I'm gonna burn this incense.
I read for you before. I think I did. Now that I think about it, I read I read for so many people on my live videos. I can't. It's hard for me to keep track. But yeah, definitely. Let me know when you're ready. We could do more readings. And thank you for the compliments. I like to do natural readings on people. Mm. For all the viewers out there, I need you guys to share this video so people could take advantage of the special offers I give on my live videos sometimes. I don't do live readings all the time. Not as much as I used to. I just don't have the time anymore. And great news, my spiritual candles are being sold in gift shops now here locally. My next thing is to start selling them in other stores and gift shops in different states as well. So if you guys need a spiritual candle as well, let me know. Babe, you're snoring. He's so tired, he's snoring. What incense did you like?
Dragon blood. I just feel like I need that to just wrap up everything and clear everything. I might sage my room as well, sage myself, and go to bed.
Yeah, I need to go to bed too. Do this, do a clicking sound with your nails like this. I want to hear it. Yeah, that's what I heard earlier.
The typing.
I don't know why. I like the clicking sounds for the ASMR, and I like the hair brushing sounds.
Oh, don't even hair brushing. I wonder how I'm gonna make my voice ASMR. Hmm. Okay.
It sucks that we don't live close because you could definitely do ASMR videos with my hair.
Brushing it.
Yeah, like literally, you'll brush it for like 20 minutes and people will fall asleep.
I remember that one video you did that was ASMR. You did, which I think is really cool. I wanted to ask you this. Why are you not doing like group ceremonies, like
Mm,
prosperity, like the group ceremonies, like doing group work? Like okay, some they pay a certain amount. It's not as much as a regular price, and they do do group work, whether it's attraction, love, prosperity.
like all at the same time?
Yeah, so if it's like 10, 20 people, you do the ceremony for all of them.
But how would I do that? Like as far as like locals go, because they have to be locals to be here, right? Or how do I do that?
Do workings, but like with a group.
Like with all of us communicating together at the same time?
No, no, no. Do a working.
I never thought of that before. I don't even know how I'm gonna go about doing it though. Like,
Some people do separate candles, like the candles you have behind you, like the mini ones. You just do about it your own unique way.
so grab a couple of clients and do the
Like,
working like same day, same
no,
time.
no, 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 no. So, for instance, if you want to do a prosperity group ceremony for like a money spell, basically, and then if the regular fee is like the price on your website, but then I'm gonna give like a price for $150 or $200, you could join this group ceremony. So instead of paying the full regular price, they'll rather join the group ceremony because they could do it every month or every 2 weeks. Like it's like a subscription in a way. And then there might be 10 people, 20 people, 30 people in the group ceremony.
Mm, I didn't even think of that. That's actually a good idea. And you think people would do that? Like,
Yeah,
are there people that join groups like that every month
yeah,
or
I
every
do.
week or
I do.
whatever?
I do it twice a month.
Hmm. I can definitely try it. That's not a bad idea. It's because like I'm stubborn. Like I never lowered my prices for anyone. That is not a bad idea, actually.
But what's good about the reason why it's mostly lower than having with that one person energy? It's a group. It's just like it's like a subscription. It happens, you know, you could even put it weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, and they pay. It's not as strong as a full working. It's like a boost, like if you need that boost.
Hmm.
So clients that join my group ceremonies and I tell them, hey, you need your own individual working. You have a lot of things going on, and then they do it.
That sounds like a good idea. I could try it and see how it works and put it on my website. Speaking of money, my other announcement I forgot to put in my latest video I made, which there's a lot of tutorial videos that are coming. I actually made a few the last couple of days. I haven't had time to edit it, so I'm going to edit and post it hopefully this week. Oh, before I say all that, I'll tell you afterwards. So what I want people to know is if you don't have Venmo or Cash App, because I do have clients in other countries where you guys don't have Cash App or Venmo, like um, Canada, Australia, Japan. I have clients from Japan too, which I think is super cool. Um, Basically, those areas that don't have Cash App or Venmo, I can do debit or credit card transactions here. Because I know a lot of people ask me, well, how do people pay you? Like, I'll just give you my credit card info and you can charge me. Well, now I can because my clients from other countries that don't have the option to download Cash App or Venmo, um, they normally would send me the cash to my PO box. Well, you don't have to do that anymore. I mean, you can still do it if you want to, but I can just do a transaction over the phone because I got Square now. So I don't even need you to physically be here to charge your credit card. I could just do it over the phone. So that's a really good thing. Um, but with that said, I have, or I will be going to, well, Donnie and I will be going to a cemetery. I'm hoping by this weekend, my kids will start feeling a little bit better, more better. So, I don't have to stay at home and baby them and make them feel better. I feel so bad when they get sick. But hopefully they'll start feeling better so that way I can go out and do some investigations. And I was thinking of I'm not going to do a live one this time because the live one, I think we're going to keep it for Halloween. But we're going to do another investigation and it's in a different cemetery,
Okay.
not in the one that we went last time. I didn't like that one at all. I'll never go back to that cemetery again. I didn't like the way the energies felt, like the way it made me feel. I'm telling you, like we were there not even an hour, maybe like the first 30 minutes, and I started getting angry. I started flipping out of nowhere. Like the energies around me at that cemetery were pissing me off. I was so irritated. And then after, like, while we were leaving, they said finally, like they're finally leaving. Like they just wanted me out of there. Normally, I prepare myself when I go to cemeteries or any haunted locations to do investigations. But that was a last minute thing that we did on the way home from our celebrating our wedding anniversary. And the best way to kick it off or end it is going to a cemetery. And that was one of the cemeteries we've never been to before. So I wasn't prepared at all of what spirits I was going to run into and just blindly did it. And I'll never do that again. I just did not like their energies. That's why I block myself every time. But this time I didn't block myself because I wasn't prepared. But yeah. Oh my god, I'm tired. Sabrina, can you put me to sleep with your nails? I can literally fall asleep right now listening to that.
Oh man.
I'm serious. I want you guys to comment and let me know if you guys want her to make an ASMR like that. I swear I'll make a live video like this and fall asleep while you're doing it. I'm crazy like that. So relaxing.
It sounds like raindrops, like when it hits the pavement.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
See, like you don't even have to put music on in the background. You can just do that.
It's a
Oh my
compliment.
god, that's weird. I was falling asleep right now. Huh?
I actually almost made you fall asleep.
Yes, I'm serious. Literally do that for like 2 minutes and I'll be snoring. I don't know what's up with like ASMR videos. I don't watch them. I listen to them. Like I'll put headphones on. I'll just roll over on my side, and within like 2 minutes, I'll start snoring. And the same thing with like hair playing. I love it when someone touches my hair. I'm a goner. Like, do you know how many times I've been in a salon or like even at home? Like my hairstylist used to come to my house before he moved back to California. Thanks for abandoning me, shithead. But he was my hairstylist for years. He used to come over to my house and do it. You know how many times I fell asleep in my chair? I'm so serious. Like, even in the salon, I don't care. I don't care. I could be standing up. I can never fall asleep standing up. I know there's people who can do that, but I can't. The only time I would literally fall asleep standing up is if someone's touching my hair.
That's crazy.
Like massaging my scalp or like even like the tips of my hair doing this. There are nights when I can't sleep and my anxiety kicks in. Donnie always tells me turn over. So I turn over and he plays with my hair. Like within 2, 3 minutes, I'm snoring.
Oh.
It's, it's relaxing. Jesus Christ. One of my spirits just came in here. I was like, what the hell? I saw it in the corner of my eye and I'm like, what the fuck was that? But yeah, I'm tired. Seriously, I'm gonna pay you to put me to sleep. The nights that Donnie falls asleep before me, like now, I'm gonna be like, okay, let's go. Start the clicking. Now you're doing that on purpose. I'm like literally gonna sleep. My eyes are so heavy. It's like I wonder how much people will pay to see that, or like how many views, how many like people will watch that throughout the night. Because I know, like, remember we talked about it on TikTok when someone they'll film themselves sleeping. I know I can never film myself sleeping because God knows, like I said, I might be floating up in the air in the middle of the night or something, and freaking people out. But like if I were just to do a live stream and just leave the camera right there and then sleep, and then like snore the whole night. You think people would do that on YouTube? Like,
Watch.
over,
I haven't seen it on YouTube that much.
I know I've seen it on TikTok a lot.
Mhm.
Watch, listen to this. Can you hear it? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. What is that?
My nails.
Oh,
Nails. Just clicking it.
now, yeah, it's relaxing.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Mm. Alright, I think we both talked everything out. I'm all talked out.
Okay.
So tired. But for everyone that watched this video, go on over to Sabrina's channel. Why don't you put your channel down real quick so they can subscribe to you as well?
Yes, Mika's eye gifts.
No, you're supposed to type so I can hear it.
Oh yes, I was using my.
If I start snoring, don't mind me. Go to bed. So tired. I don't think people have seen me this tired before.
No, I have
I love
not.
videos. So you guys head on over and subscribe to her as well. She does live videos, or she does more live readings than I do because I just barely have time anymore. And I don't know. Fuck me, dude. I'm so tired. Finish it off for me, please.
So, guys, please like and subscribe to tune in for more live readings with Monica the Spirit Queen. Also, I'm a guest. Sabrina, aka Mika. You can go to my YouTube channel and subscribe as well, Mika's Eye Gifts. And enjoy next time.
As you put me to sleep. Dude, I yawned so much I'm crying. I have tears coming out of my eyes. Oh. What's your website? How can they find you to contact you?
Yes, www.mikaseyegifts.com.
So makeaseyegifts.com.
Yes.
And then you guys already know my website, monicaspiritqueen.com. The whole entire fucking universe knows it. So don't be a stranger. Drop in and say hi in our videos. Comment below. Help us with the algorithm. It's important to share videos on YouTube to help with the algorithm because for some reason YouTube wants to act like a grandpa and take matters into their own hands upon themselves to show whatever videos they want and hide whatever videos they want. Um, I'm not the only one seeing it. I personally know a lot of really big YouTubers out there that have million, 2 million plus subscribers who are saying the same thing, that their views are not up there the way it's supposed to. So that has nothing to do with our content because everybody that watches our videos, they're like, "Oh, great video, we love it." I mean, I got shitload of compliments on the video and comments, which thank you for everybody who commented and complimenting on the Queen Elizabeth's video we did live together. Plus that same video that I edited to make it shorter and just highlighted important parts of the video, so you guys don't have to sit there and watch the whole 2 hours. Go back and watch that. Ooh, jeez Louise, motherfucker, I'm tired. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm brain dead. I'm officially brain dead. So thank you guys for tuning in. This is my Princess Queen Weave. and I'm tired and I don't feel like waving.
Too much
So
energy.
next Sabrina says subscribe and to both our channels. And then we'll see you guys next time. Love ya. Bye guys.
Bye.
Bye Sabrina. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Text me in the late afternoon or evening and I'll call you.
For the mentoring?
No. That case that you want to talk about.
Oh yes. And I'm gonna talk to her before just to give you so I could streamline the process.
Yeah, keep me updated. Let me know what she says and what's going on. So that way I know on my part, what we're doing.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good night. I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.